Gervonta Davis has kicked things up a notch in his ongoing feud with Floyd Mayweather. Jr., yep, Tank Davis isn't holding back in his beef with his ex-manager. This time, he's hitting up social media to shine a spotlight on Mayweather's legal issues over in Dubai. So here's what's going on. Floyd Mayweather seems to be stuck in the court system over in Dubai. It's all because he owes a lot of money.
Saudi Arabian government is indeed holding Floyd Mayweather due to obligations he needs to fulfill that he has not fulfilled, and they're taking it very, very serious. Floyd Mayweather is in big trouble. They said that Floyd Mayweather is desperately making attempts to settle his debt over in Saudi Arabia to come back to the States. Now, it's no wonder why Floyd Mayweather chose to go on social media. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, in a heated spat, going back and forth with Floyd Mayweather, stated that Floyd Mayweather essentially is broke, and that Floyd Mayweather, for his standards, and Floyd Mayweather has obligations and is stuck in Saudi Arabia. Tell him to go live over in Saudi and show where he's at. But it's now stated that no, he's not there just to build generational wealth, is that he didn't fulfill an obligation. And people are saying that it has nothing to do with the sport of boxing.
Davis also went live and laid down some serious disses aimed straight at Mayweather. That's just adding fuel to the fire in this already intense feud.
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Out here scamming. On live right now.
It's hard to say for sure what exactly led to this situation. Maybe Mayweather made some moves or decisions along the way that rubbed people the wrong way. It's all speculation at this point. But there could be some underlying reasons behind the scenes.
So could this be due to gambling? Is this part of the reason? Is this the issue? In this case, he's in a whole nother country. And so now you have multiple people. If you go on the internet and you Google this, you'll see there's multiple people from Saudi Arabia that's actually talking about this. This is unbelievable. So Floyd Mayweather made the mistake of coming out and going at Devin Haney, Bill Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, and he exposed himself. He truly exposed himself.
But what I am sure of is that he is now in Dubai for having a lot of debt. You know where I got this info from? It's all thanks to a tweet from Rick Glazer, who's a big shot in the boxing world, and even a Hall of Fame elector. The exact details of how this whole misunderstanding between Davis and Mayweather kicked off aren't crystal clear. It could have been a clash of egos, a disagreement over business, or maybe just some bad blood brewing behind the scenes. Whatever it was, it's definitely escalated into a full-blown feud now.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel. And he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was told at the time. So
Davis isn't backing down anytime soon. Just recently, he took to his Instagram stories and shared a screenshot from a source called Gossip of the City, keeping the flames of this feud burning bright. As a final poke at Mayweather, Davis made it clear that Floyd wanted to walk away. But Davis, being Davis, had a classic response. He told Mayweather to just sit down and keep quiet.
I heard that they took his passport too. So that's why he can't leave. I heard you could spend money and invest in other countries and get a quick passport if you get citizenship in another country. I'm not too familiar with that. I'm just repeating what somebody else told me. So they're basically trying to say Floyd could leave if he wanted to. Now, if he did take some alternative route to get out of the country, he probably wouldn't be allowed back. But they say he's staying purposely because he wants to fix the situation. Now, I'm also hearing that Floyd didn't even do anything wrong. It's somebody that's associated to him that either ran off with some money or they did something funny with some money, but that person has left the country and now Floyd is still in Dubai and he has to deal with the consequences.
If you ask me, having your passport confiscated by the authorities doesn't sound too good, does it? But hey, let's not forget Floyd's nickname. He's got that money for a reason. He's probably got all sorts of tricks up his sleeve with that cash of his. With all these back and forth social media posts, Mayweather found a moment to hit back at Davis. Spilled the beans, he fired back with a video on his own social media, showing Tank busting some moves on the dance floor. You know, for a big, tough boxer like him, Davis sure can move. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I bet he had a blast showing off those dance moves while he could. To prove my point, here's another video of Davis showing off his dance skills. I must say that it's a real sight to behold, a beautiful demonstration of grace. But this is something Floyd has been using to poke fun at him. Now, Davis shared a clip from the movie Above the Rim, along with a message that seemed to be aimed directly at the former champion.
Wait the motherfucking man no more, I'm the one! Shit's changed!
But of course, let's go back to Floyd being detained in Dubai. When it comes to Floyd's situation, it's hard to say for sure what's going to go down. Being detained like that is no joke, but just like I said, with Floyd's resources, he might find a way to sort things out. We'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out.
Nothing has been, official yet on whether or not Floyd is coming home anytime soon. Usually when people get in trouble out of the country, especially in Dubai, you could be there for months. We saw something similar with Brittany Griner, right? But it wasn't Dubai, but you cannot be playing when you in these other countries. Now, the other thing that pops up is Floyd is rich. He got the money. I'm hearing that Floyd does have the money to take care of it, but he doesn't want to pay for somebody else's mistake.
Now, why isn't Floyd paying up when he's got more money than he knows what to do with? It's got people wondering, because Floyd's known for being super rich. It's like, why wouldn't he just sort this out? It's really making people curious. With all this drama, I can't help but wonder what would have gone down if these two heavyweight boxers ever squared off in the ring. You've got Floyd Mayweather, right? Who went his whole career without a single loss, cementing his rep as one of the greatest boxers ever, especially of his time. Fans believe that if Mayweather had gone up against Gervonta Tank Davis back when he was at his peak, it might have been a whole different story. Like, it could have been a real challenge for the American champ. The reaction among boxing fans was kind of all over the place. Some were totally banking on Mayweather to come out on top, like, no questions asked. But then you had others who were thinking he might have a rough time of it and could really struggle to make it through. But people are really hyping up Davis's knockout skills and are fully behind him, saying he could do to Mayweather what he did to Ryan Garcia.
Against Gervonta Davis, a right hand on the inside. Tank is telling quick uppercut. Ryan's going for the backs him down. He's straight left. He's down. Dude with a left for Garcia, followed by a right. But Tank's coming forward. Down goes Garcia. 8, 9, 10. Gervonta Davis embraces with Floyd Money Mayweather.
They believe Mayweather's never dealt with someone as explosive as Tank before. And Tank's got this kind of aura about him that's just too much to handle.
You do have power, but what do people in your mind miss only paying attention to the power? The accuracy, and what else?
Yeah, the accuracy. That's the placement. Like even with Ryan, even with Rolly, it wasn't just no power shot. It's how I throw it, what spot I hit him in.
When a boxer with a solid reputation like Davis starts talking about having no weaknesses and backs it up with his explosive power, it definitely makes you sit up and take notice. It's like, if someone who's known for being tough as nails says they're the real deal, you better believe it. It speaks volumes about their confidence and skill level. Since this issue between the great fighters have exploded, it looks like Mayweather might be thinking he's found himself a replacement for Gervonta Davis in Jersey Carlos Vargas. This up-and-coming lightweight from Mayweather Promotions is getting compared to Davis for his explosive fighting style and all-out action in the ring. And hey, he's already making waves early on in his pro career. Mayweather didn't waste any time swooping in and signing Vargas after seeing his impressive skills in action. Now, Vargas might not be on Davis's level just yet, but hey, he's only 19 years old. He's got plenty of time to hone his craft and reach new heights in the boxing world. It's hard to predict what'll come of this newfound rivalry between Mayweather and Davis. Will it stay as verbal jabs exchanged on social media, or will it escalate to an actual fight in the ring? Only time will tell, but feel free to share your thoughts down below.